From 1974 to 2024, almost 50 years after the island of Katchatheevu was ceded to Sri Lanka by the then Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, the discussion over this bilateral agreement continues. The Prime Minister had retweeted a Times of India article about an RTI reply that shows how Indira Gandhi ceded the island to Sri Lanka. He wrote, and I quote, "New facts reveal how Congress callously gave away Katchatheevu. Weakening India's unity, integrity and interests has been Congress's way of working for 75 years and counting," unquote. The Congress and the DMK were quick to respond. Congress party chief Mallikarjun Kharge said that the Prime Minister has suddenly woken up to issues of territorial integrity. The DMK said it was wrong to talk about the issue without studying its history, and that the DMK had held statewide agitations against the island being ceded to Sri Lanka. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin said the Prime Minister is using diversions to shift focus away from the real issues. Meanwhile, External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar today spoke out about the history of the tussle over this island and the discussions that have been had since then. Listen in to what he had to say about India's claims versus Sri Lanka's claims on the Katchatheevu island.
India's claim is mainly that the Katchatheevu island belonged to the Raja of Ramnad and that he had it from the time that East India Company assigned it to him. It was part of his zamindari rights, and these rights also included fishery. And also that later on these rights moved from the Raja of Ramnad to the Madras government. A second argument was that during after independence, for many years, Indian customs regularly went to Katchatheevu, and this was not obstructed. And the Indian view also was that there was absence of any documentary evidence to show that Sri Lanka had an original title to Katchatheevu. So these were largely the Indian arguments. The Sri Lankan argument, which also this document, which has been obtained under RTI, has released, was that according to them, they have records which go back to the 17th century, and that they also feel there were some conferences where which looked at their claim in a more positive manner. This is their claim. So please understand, this is not an issue which has suddenly surfaced. This is a live issue. It is an issue which has been very much debated in Parliament, in Tamil Nadu circles as well. It has been the subject of correspondence between the union government and the state government. Two parties, the Congress and the DMK, have approached this matter as though they have no responsibility for it, as though the situation is for central government, today's central government, for them to resolve. There is no history to this. This has just happened. They are the people who are taking up the cause. That is the way they would like to project it.
It is only for elections. What Katchatheevu for 10 years, what Mr. Modi was doing, what Jaishankar was doing, how many fishermen's boats has been taken over? Who will answer it? Jaishankar has to answer it. He should resign first because of their ineffectiveness. How many boats has been destroyed by the Indian Sri Lankan army? Still now there are 200 boats have been captured by the Sri Lankan Navy. What about that thing? Who will ask it? They will speak about 1970.
Strange that the Prime Minister has only now found out that Katchatheevu was ceded away in 1974. I don't know, in the last 10 years, we would like to ask the Prime Minister what has he done in the last 10 years to retrieve Katchatheevu. What joke are they trying to make? They say Mr. Annamalai has made an RTI. Every information is in the public domain. What information you are going? You are the central government. From where are you getting these details? So to divert everything, divert all these things, divert the massive scam called the electoral bonds, the massive scam called the PM Cares Fund, the massive scam pointed out by the CAG. They want to divert the attention of the common man. That is why the Prime Minister is raking up an issue.